It's a bit like Bayview. Even got its own idiot Baines now.
Under the circumstances, I don't think that's a very nice thing to say, Tom.
Just a bit of stress, Jane. He'll be out soon.
Just whatever you do, don't mention Diana.
Yes.
This is the way to manage people. Now, if I could run Bayview like this, well, I could cut the staff, I could feed the wrinklies any old rubbish. The troublemakers drugged up to the eyeballs.
Harvey!
Trat.
Hello, Harvey, dearest.
Hello, dearest Jane.
Hello, Harvey. What ho?
Oh, Tom.
Diana says hello. Oh, sorry. Mustn't mention Diana. Mustn't mention no one.
How are you, Harvey? Harvey? I'm touching you. You usually tell me not to touch you.
No, it's all right, Jane. It doesn't matter. You can crawl all over me if you like. You see, I'm not really here.
Oh, I know that feeling. Up Everest. Banged up in Kilditz. Don't you worry, we're tunnelling out on Wednesday.
Tom, we're trying to get him back to reality, not further away.
Have they been using the old electrical shock stuff? You know, click.
Stop.
Sorry. Very insensitive of me. Almost worse than mentioning Diana. Sorry.
Well, thank you so much for coming. You've really cheered me up. Now I think I need a little rest.
Oh, but we've only just got here. Don't you want to hear how things are going at Bayview?
That's all in the past. I'll not be coming back to Bayview. Bayview will soon be forgotten. And everything that went with it. Goodbye, Joan.
I know someone who'll cheer you up.
Who?
Oh, it'll be a special surprise.
Not Diana.
Shh, you mustn't mention Diana. It upsets Harvey.
Right, I'm sorry.
I won't tell.
Thank you.
Well, better be off.
Oh, yes, I think so.
And you keep your strength up. I'll get on to the RAF to drop you in another pair of tin legs.
This is going to be a tricky one to play.
Morning, girls. That's all right. You don't have to thank me for getting rid of Harvey. You don't have to do cartwheels, throw your knickers in the air. I always wanted to go to Coventry. See if I care.
He says he's never coming back again.
Look, don't you worry. He's just not himself at the moment.
Which can only be an improvement. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I meant, I'm not sure what I meant. You see, sex is really my area.
Belt up, Basil.
Oh, good idea. Belt up, Basil.
I don't know what's going on here. I mean, I thought I ran everything, but Harvey seems to have secret deals with all the suppliers. The laundryman said that if I didn't stick to their deal, he'd be fitting me with concrete boots. Well, I don't want concrete. What do you wear with concrete boots?
Just don't fret, Jane. It'll be all right in the end. Just remember the Bayview Code. We are here to serve the residents in a kind and responsible manner.
Even-handedly, and with no prejudice, bias, or personal feelings allowed to affect our work.
Right.
At all times, we must be professional and calm.
Right.
You murdering cow!
Hello, all. Hello? Basil?
Oh, hello, Diana.
Thank you.
Hello, Diana.
Thank you, Jenny. Hello, Jane. Let's try it in Swahili, shall we? Hello, Jane.
Remember the code.
Hello, Diana. I hate you.
Well, we are having a bundle of laughs today. Look, I don't give a damn if none of you soggy-brained fish ever talk to me again. What I do object to is having this gross injustice heaped on me because of your own desire to be permanent victims. Just think about it, Who has been getting up our collective noses all these years? Who has been ripping us off rotten? Who has even tried to have half of us evicted, huh? Harvey the Rat Baines, that's who. We have all waged war against him. We have all signed petitions to have him shot. And we have all wanted to see his head on a spike at Bournemouth city gates. And when we do manage to get rid of the little fidget for a bit, what do you all do? You're all miserable because you're missing your daily whippings, huh? You're feeling guilty for having overcome the enemy, and you are blaming your feebleness on me. Well, you're all crackers. And you're all losers. And now I'll have my soup.
I got a new condom today, Diana. Got Mickey Mouse ears on it.
Oh, what's the matter with you two? Ah, bet that charm school went bust. Hi,
Hello, Diana.
you missed lunch.
Yeah,
Any particular reason?
not very hungry.
Oh. What are you doing?
What does it look like?
It looks like you're polishing the light bulbs.
That's probably what I am doing.
Why?
They collect dust, which diminishes the light output, which I have paid for.
Once an account extent of your witty repartee today? I make an anti-accountant remark and all you can come back with is, Oh, all right. Oh, how was he?
How was who?
Oh, Harvey Baldy Baines. I'm not stupid. I know you sneak off to see him.
I don't sneak off anywhere, Diana. I come and go as I please, and I visit whom I please.
So, how is he?
Goodness knows. I have a very tenuous grasp on reality myself. No point in asking me how my fellow nutters are.
I bet he's putting it on. He's faking it. Having a nervous breakdown presupposes a degree of sensitivity in the first place, so that counts him right out. I bet he's setting up some dodgy insurance claim.
And are all the doctors in on it too?
Oh, for heaven's sake. Wasn't my fault the little Willie went bananas.
You didn't help.
But it wasn't me. It was the blinding light of his own self-knowledge. He looked at himself and at last realised what a dreadful little snot he is. And quite understandably went a bit doolally. Anything could have flipped him over.
So, knowing that he was at this delicate juncture of his life's journey, you set him up naked in the dining room when the council inspector walked in.
It was very funny.
True, but nevertheless...
Well, how was I to know he was going to start frothing at the gills and biting the furniture?
Because I warned you, but did you listen? No, you came trundling into town on your steamroller and flattened the poor blighter.
I was just waging another battle against the hairless little maggot. And I won. But the moment he's gone, he's sanctified. St. Harvey of all bastards. I have even heard some people he tried to turn into glue, saying they were missing him. I don't understand it.
That's because you never had a family.
What?
That's what we were here, a family. And a family tries to accept each other. They don't throw the dodgy ones into the skip.
But you disliked him as much as I did.
But he did give me something to dislike. Every group has to have its hate object. That's why they invented sergeant majors. You need a figure of loathing at the top to unify the troops below.
Very pop psychology.
Now we have no one to concentrate our frustrations on, so we'll turn against each other. Everybody needs a bastard in their lives.
How about me? Won't I do?
Overqualified.
Oh, when do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
More pay!
What do we want?
More pay!
When do we want it?
Now!
Well, do we want?
What's going on?
They're on strike. What for? Well, Harvey is to pay the black money. No wages, no tax. Now Jane's legitimised everything. They don't get enough money.
And you're showing solidarity to your fellow workers.
If I cross the picket line, Quacky says they'll casserole me.
Well done, Diana.
What do we want?
I think this is probably about the craziest idea Dad's ever had.
Listen, we have a major investment in Bayview. We make a profit because Harvey runs it the way he does. He goes and the place will be overrun with accountants and tax people. And you'll end up in jail.
Me? It was all your idea.
You signed the documents, fat boy.
The world is full of awful people. The only people I know are awful people. Where are the good people? Are there any good people?
And please don't drop your wrappers on the floor. There are no cleaners. They've all gone back to Paraguay.
What's this?
I'm sorry, but there's a strike on. And I can't do the cooking because Mr. Quack has booby-trapped the kitchen with hand grenades.
But I need my stamina. I've got the ladies' bridge team coming over. On this sort of fodder, I'll never get me grand slam together.
What do you want, Tom? Cheese and tomato or tomato and cheese?
I'll leave the choice to you, Jane.
Oh, dear. There's none left.
It doesn't matter, Jane. You can play your petty games if you like. I'm not going to dignify your behaviour by getting cross.
I do hope you don't starve to death or anything.
Pathetic. Everyone's pathetic.
No, Mr. Swift, look, I'm fine. No, I'm just playing the percentages. I'm making a smart move. No, just believe me, it's all under control. Look, I've got to go, Swifty. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Hello, Harvey.
Oh, hello. Dear friends, how nice of you to visit this broken wreck that was once me.
4 mils benzo, 3 mils novoploxin, and a stabilizer.
How can you tell?
Stupid question.
How do we get him out of it?
6 mils anatoxin, 2 grams phenoplin, or failing that, a swift kick in the nuts.
A broken figure of a man, but some things still do filter through, you know. Now, what do you want?
You've got to get out of here and back to Bayview. The place is coming apart.
Oh, dear. Such a tragedy.
Geoffrey, bash him round the head.
Do you mind?
Oh, that's very interesting.
What is?
Very interesting indeed. Huh. See you in a minute, Geoffrey. Bye, Harvey. It's been fascinating.
What's she on about?
I don't know. I've been asking myself that for years. You know, she puts fertiliser on her cornflakes.
Really, Marion? I see. Well, thank you for that. Most interesting. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Come in.
I'm glad I've got you on your own.
Well, actually...
Things are developing.
in what way?
There's a new man coming to run things. A Dr. Swift. He's on the board. He faxed me this morning.
The swine. Have you called the police?
Dr. Swift has sent me a set of instructions that have to be carried out before he gets here.
That sounds very omnibus.
Anyone not carrying out their duties in the normal manner to be fired and replaced immediately.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
All residents' contracts to be sent to our lawyers. He wants to find loopholes and get rid of everybody and replace them with more economically viable units.
But he's a doctor.
So was Crippen.
I'm sure Diana will soon drop a rat down his trousers.
Oh, and there's this. The residents heard that Harvey would come back if...
We, the undersigned residents of Bayview, call upon the management to dismiss Diana Trent from Bayview owing to her disruptive behaviour. And this is a... Dear, oh dear. It is as I prophesied. Remove the sergeant major and the troops start fighting amongst themselves.
Oh, I've got to tell her to leave.
Just stall for a moment, Jane, and let me have those.
What are you going to do?
I haven't a clue. Oh, I'll have a chat with Jimmy Stewart. He knew how to deal with small-town attitudes. And off you go.
Oh, I wish I was someone else.
Time to address the Senate.
What's this?
Desserts.
This is no good for me. I need treacle tart and custard and roly-poly and spotted dick. Proper puddings.
Well, you're having yogurts. And dinners at McDonald's. I'll run you down in the bus. And no throwing bottles or spitting out of the windows.
All right, you people, lend me your ears. I have here the most pornographic document I have ever read.
Oh, jolly good. Me after you.
I am referring to your collective petition to get rid of Diana. Well may you avoid my eye, Deirdre Robbins, but who saved you from that dodgy investment bond shark, eh? And you, Sam Simpson, who raised the money for your greyhound's hernia? And you, Arthur, who broke the nose of your son for you? The same answer to each question, Diana Trent.
Right.
Your name's here, Battle.
They threatened me with a bedroom boycott.
That's feeble.
And it was for the staff, too. If Diana stays, they'll all get the sack.
Nonsense. There's laws in this land. You all know that. You're just a flock of sheep with short memories and should all be down the abattoir for putting your names to this obscenity. Right. Now then, what are we going to do about it, eh? Crocky. Food's picked up since you went on strike.
What?
Really delicious. Who needs a cook when you can get such good takeaways? And the garden's looking good, Antonio.
Okay.
The garden. We all like the more wild, unkempt look. A few weeks' time, it'll be absolutely splendid. Don't really need a gardener, do we? Well, see you later. Or not, as the case may be. Getting rid of your old junk?
No, you're still here.
Don't forget your award.
Huh? I got that for my Cambodia shots. Gah. I remember that awards night. It's a great party. 3 people at my table were hospitalized with alcohol poisoning. Oh, God, I miss working. The buzz, the danger, the loonies. Hanging your liver out to dry every morning. Did I ever show you the shrapnel scar on my bum?
Frequently. And what are you doing?
I'm packing up. Buggering off, as they say at Windsor.
Oh, yes.
Yes. You were right. I went too far. I didn't realize, you see, what was life and death to me was just a game to everyone else. It's like I've come into the playground, taken on the school bully, instead of just giving him a black eye, I've killed him. Nobody liked him, but they feel that murder is a bit extreme. Story of my life, really. Always was way over the top. I can't blame the old trouts for turning against me. I was yelling at them from a different planet. Looks like they never heard a word.
No, you're wrong. They heard every word.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, it was just that they didn't understand. All they needed was a translator. Someone who could explain the weasel under the sideboard.
You've been playing with that Harold Pinter again, haven't you?
Let this petition explain it.
No, I don't want to see that, Tom.
Now go on, read it.
No, please don't do this to me, Tom.
Face it, Diana. Be brave. You're old enough to know what people think of you.
I think that you are being very cruel.
Don't tell me they've disappeared. The famous Diana Trent balls.
We, the undersigned declare our support for Diana Trent. She's always been a great helper and advisor to all the residents, and we hereby elect her residents' representative to the new management, whoever they may be. But it's signed by everyone.
Mm-hmm.
But I heard you and Jane.
What? What did you hear?
I was in my bedroom.
You've always been as deaf as a post.
What?
I said you've always been as deaf as a post. You shouldn't rely on your terrible hearing.
No. No, I don't suppose I should. So, how are we going to get out of this fine mess, are we? Oh, I can't do this, Tom.
Penance, child, penance. You shoved him over the cliff, so now you've got to drag him back.
But isn't there an easier penance? I mean, can't I poke my eye out or something?
Be as big as you are, old thing.
I can't. When it comes to apologies, I'm a midget.
But
Oh, hi, Swifty. It's Harvey Nigel Baines. Yeah, how are you? You what? You got a petition from the residents? That's great. I knew it would work. Yeah, and a call from who? Oh, sorry, Swifty. Look, I'll call you later. Yep, gotta go. Bye.
oh, he's asleep.
Oh, we better go.
No, don't. We'll wake him.
Well, how about if I poke out both my eyes and cut off my arm?
Shh. Harveykins. Wakey, wakey.
God almighty. Oi.
Hello, Tom. How nice of you to come.
I brought someone to see you.
No, keep her away. Keep her away. Protect me. Protect me. Nurse! Doctor! Help!
Shut your face!
How could you do this to me?
Diana has something to say to you.
Oh, please. No more abuse. No more vile slanders. I'm slipping away.
Well, just hang on a tick while she has her say. Diana?
Harvey, I want to say, how about both eyes, both arms and a leg? Harvey, over the years, we have had our ups and downs.
I don't remember any ups.
All right. Sorry. There are occasions when we have not seen eye to eye over certain matters. That there's never been an occasion when we have seen eye to eye. And you may have thought that I felt you were a grubby little rat dropping who should have been flushed down the toilet at birth.
He's being mean to me again.
Stick to the point, Diana.
Well, I'm trying. It's like giving yourself a triple bypass.
You were just confessing how unpleasant you've been towards me.
Oh, come on. I'm getting old. Diana.
Harvey. I'm sorry, there, I've done it.
What did she say?
I don't know. I think she was talking to her hand.
Oh, for God's sake. I said I was sorry. S-O-R-R-R-Y, all right?
There aren't 3 R's in sorry. You don't mean it if you don't spell it properly.
All right, I'm S-O-R-R-Y. There, now I have spelled it properly. Can we go?
Hold on a minute. Sorry for what, Diana?
What?
I don't fully comprehend the extent of your sorriness.
This is going too far.
Expunge your soul, Diana. Cast out dim devils.
Harvey, I'm sorry for having driven you nuts, and I'm sorry for having persecuted you a fraction more than you deserve. Okay?
Well, isn't that nice? There'll be a warm glow in the twilight zone that I now inhabit.
Well, we were actually hoping you might come back to the twilight zone that you used to inhabit. Bayview.
No.
What? Why not?
Not possible, I'm afraid. I've communicated my terms to the relevant parties, and until they're met, well, I'm afraid I shall just have to linger here in the wasteland of the psyche.
I have said I am sorry. Now get back to work.
Not until you've gone. That's my terms.
You silly old goat. You said he'd come back if I apologized. I have now disemboweled myself for nothing.
I thought it might do the trick.
Yes, well, it hasn't.
So, I had to bring up the big guns. Harvey? You're faking.
What do you mean?
You're no more gaga than I am. No, forget that. Not a bit. You're not gaga at all.
Who says?
Well, Marion first picked it. She said you are not reacting according to any known drug combination she knew of, and she knows them all. I then put it to your doctor, and he agreed, but said they needed the money. Then I rang the board and gave them the good news.
You did what?
Swifty Swift said if you weren't back at your post by tea time, he was sending an Antiguan hitman over to break your legs.
Damn and blast.
Excuse me, Tom. If you knew all this, why did you make me apologize?
I thought it might be good for your soul. And God bet me I couldn't make you do it. I won a get out of purgatory free card.
Damn both of us. I will never forgive him.
I'm with you there, Diana.
I don't believe it. A miracle. You've both agreed on something.